Hey there, we're back. Just to recap, in the last video we looked at actually baking all this animation, so now we can play it forwards and backwards. It's no longer relying on the dynamic system, so we're now ready to start tweaking some of this. If you notice at the start, the boxes kind of drop down a bit and then there's a bit of subtle movement which we don't really want. We want them to be sitting still. I've just noticed that this cube here still has its dynamic attachment, so we're going to get rid of that now. So I'm just going to delete out its rigid body. So now if I select it again, it's back to keyframes, which is all good. Okay, we're ready to move on. So now the rest of these cubes, we don't actually want them to move at all until they get hit at frame 19. So if we go back to frame 18, select all of these, and then we're going to just hold down Shift and drag along the time slider to highlight all of these keys. And then we're going to right click and hit delete. So now they're just standing perfectly still and move only after they get hit, which is exactly what we want. And now further on, we also notice that there is a bit of slight movement which we can just clean up while we're here. So this box in the bottom corner stops moving at around frame 76, so we're just going to get rid of the rest of these frames here and click delete. And so they now all come to a complete stop. This box here still bounces around a lot and it comes to a halt around frame 89, so we're just going to shift and drag across those keyframes, right click and delete. Okay, so that's looking much nicer now that we don't have this extra jittering motion on each of the cubes. So what we're going to do is save that, and we're going to start looking at putting in a camera move. Now, cameras are great at making the shot look interesting, but also what we want to try and do is give it the same sort of effect that you see in a lot of Hollywood films these days, where if you notice how I can scrub through the timeline here, and as soon as I hit, I can do a bit of a slow down motion and then keep playing it through. Now, what we're going to do is set up a camera move and also slow down this motion here so that we get that kind of cool, real hyper slow motion sort of look that you get in movies like 300 or The Matrix, and just make something a little more interesting than what we've got just at the moment.